Some people in this podcast have chosen to use voiceovers. Any similarity to actual person living or dead is purely coincidental.
What has made us stay together?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know what it is.
I
I know what it is. It's the incompatibility. We are just not compatible. We have no compatible stems going on here. I think we're cool. Hey guys, my name is Troy.
I'm Amma.
Welcome to the Chatz and Topz podcast.
Back again.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Hey Amma, what's up?
Hey Troy, how are you?
I'm good. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What do you got for me?
All right, here's the quote. Worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Okay, so basically, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because it was a really long email.
Uh-huh.
So, this woman,
Yeah.
married, kids, basically comfortable, has everything she needs in life and what have you. But she feels lonely in the marriage.
Lonely?
Right? Wow. So she's lonely in the marriage, and then she starts trying to go on sites like OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. OnlyFans? Why is she going on OnlyFans? I know I'm interrupting your story, but that's the question. I'll come back on that. All right, you carry on.
She went on OnlyFans, tried it out, didn't like it, and then she tried to reignite the relationship with the husband, but she said it just wasn't going anywhere because he's just being straight and not really understanding. I kind of get what she means, but I don't know how to explain it, or maybe we'll break that down in a minute. Yeah. So she tried OnlyFans, didn't like it. Then she started to talk to people on the internet, made some friends, but then she started to make friends with this guy who lived in Corby.
Mm-hmm.
They got really close.
Yeah.
He's very understanding, what have you, blah, blah, blah. But he is also in a marriage. So both of them were talking about how it feels to be in a marriage.
And feeling lonely.
Yeah.
Okay.
She decided to leave her bloke, and he left his wife.
Wow.
And they got together.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
Oh, jeez.
It didn't work.
So it didn't work. Is there an extension to the story, or can I jump into it?
All right, go on. You jump in.
Yeah, because what I want to know is what was going on in her relationship, why she was feeling lonely, and why that relationship did not work. And then again, for the other guy, because if you think about it, they both was in some sort of lonely relationship with their partners. Then they become friends. And then all of a sudden, they both decided to leave their partner to become together. And then it didn't work. That is saying they both are toxic.
Yeah.
They're toxic in their own way.
Well, babe, if I can be honest, like even in our marriage, sometimes I feel lonely.
So, why are you lonely?
Sometimes I feel lonely because I know within myself that it's like sometimes I talk to you about things and they're really sensitive or really deep to me. But when you're listening, you're very blasé with your responses.
Does that make you lonely?
Yeah.
I can't make you lonely,
loneliness is when you feel like you're just on your own on an island and no one understands. And
yeah, but loneliness can be explained. If you're saying you're lonely, you should be able to explain why you're lonely. Not that you're having a conversation with somebody and their blasé response to what you're saying. That doesn't make you lonely. I believe loneliness comes under where you're not spending time with the person. The person don't have your time. You know what I mean? Every time you suggest to go somewhere with that person, they're never available. You know what I mean? You're always on your own. The person works, say, night shift. You're at home all night by yourself. Or the person work, you know what I mean, they spend so much time working that they don't have time for you. You know.
So you're talking about physical loneliness.
Yeah.
Where for me, I think it's more like mental or emotional. So it's like sometimes when we've been married a long time. So sometimes I think to myself, and this is not what it should be, but sometimes it feels like you're supposed to be my everything.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be like my counselor, my doctor, my, whatever. You're just supposed to meet all my needs.
That is what it's supposed to be when you're married.
But it's not, babe.
But that's
because everybody has different levels of things. So you might be more active than I am. We're not on the same level. In our interests, we don't have the same interests in everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You like to think you're smarter than me, but I'm smarter than you. Yeah. So intellectually, we're on. I don't even think it's who's more. I just think intellectually we think differently.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
So it's not about being smarter.
No, it's not smarter. It's just a little joke.
It's more of the indifference that brought us together. Because if both of us was on the same page, it would be boring. Because there will be.
No, it wouldn't. If we were both into, if we were both into skiing, that wouldn't be boring. We'd both be like, "Come, let's do this."
That's all we're doing.
No, but if we had multiple, interests.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. If we both were having the same interests, we both just gonna end up doing the same thing all the time. There's no difference. Like for instance, you want us to go out to this festival that's our food and stuff like that. I'm not a foodie.
Guys.
Wait. So I'm not a foodie, but the interesting part in this is, even though I'm not a foodie, I will have to allow myself to come with you, to accompany you. So now I'm tapping into what you like.
Yeah.
So it's not about. So even though I may be evasive about it, but it's that adrenaline of, okay, let me see what she likes about it. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. But the listeners think that you're being so compromising and so
I am
understanding.
I am beautiful.
Can I just
no? Yeah,
I'm not
letting you lay nothing
context. You don't want me to bust your secret.
There's no secret. Don't go bust no secret around here.
Guys, I'm so sorry, Troy, but I'm busting it. Guys, this is what he said. Yo, you love waste time in these things, mate. All right, we'll just go, you get what you want, and then we come our yard. Where is the fun in that? It's like I feel under duress now, like under a rush panic to go get what I need, not enjoy any of the music, any of anything else, and then come home. But that's not what I want to do. So then who does that become fun for? Not you and not me.
Guys, if you believe that she's right, put it in the comment. And if you believe that I am not that guy, put it in the comment. Anyhow, right, so I understand what you're saying. Venting is good. It's good to get things off your chest, off your head. It relieves that enzyme. That may not be the right word, but I'm just using it. It's my word today. You're releasing that inner thoughts.
Of what?
Of how you're feeling about a particular situation. But it brings us back to the situation. This is why I'm saying where indifference comes into play. It spices the relationship up. If every time you say, babe, let's go there, yes. Babe, let's go there, yes. I'm a yes man. And then you're going to be like, he's always saying no. He never challenged me. He never really, opened my brain like to that. Let's have a little bit of, a banter or tiff. And then we get what we want. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm never going to get everything I want because I know that at some point I will have to fight for what I want. You know what I mean? I got to cuss you out a few times and then I get what I want. And that's
So what do you want?
No. I'm just saying sometime, like if I ask you to do something and you don't do it, I got to have to make a lot of noise. But it's the beauty of it that I've really achieved something out of it. You guys understand what I'm saying. No, you're not confused. Listen, the listeners understand what I'm saying. So if a guy who keeps saying yes is a waste man. Why you keep saying yes all the time? You gotta say no sometime. Just like teaching a child. You love the child to bits, but you gotta say no. That's what it is. But regarding the story you taught before, you know what I mean? I think both people are very caught up in their own world.
Oh, and she also said it messed up the relationship she has with her 2 boys.
What messed up that? By going into this new relationship? Yeah, because you left your husband and thought the grass was greener over there, and the grass was dried up because it didn't work. It didn't work. You know, and I was watching a little thing today. And when we have too much expectation of a relationship, that's what breaks the relationship down. The expectation. Oh, I want a woman who can cook. I want a woman who can clean. You know what I mean? She's supposed to be always looking stunning. You know what I mean? She's supposed to be ready. When I say ready, she's ready. And you know what I mean? And all those requirements is very stressful in the real world, because you got your life to live and there's so much you have to do to just caught up on rest. Caught up on, you know what I mean, the things that you didn't do yesterday. Is sometimes your mental mind is just used up all that energy that you don't have time for nothing. So when you enter into this relationship, this honeymoon period of relationship, and you're thinking like, yeah, I found the right person. We are in the clubs today. We at restaurant tomorrow. We are walking on the park. We're walking. And then all of a sudden you settle in and realize that was the honeymoon period, because you're now making that this love bubble happen. But when it pops and then the reality comes in, okay, babe, I'm gonna go to work, you know, I ain't back until 10 o'clock tonight or 9 o'clock tonight. And then you go in and your partner is sleeping, tired from their job. There's no sparks there.
So you have to make the sparks.
You have to make the spark. So that's why a lot of people enter into relationship with all this expectation and it doesn't work.
But what about the fact that within the relationship, people change?
Yeah, people change for various reasons.
Yeah.
Because I'll say one of the main reasons, not main, but one of the reasons I think people change is that you get complacent. You get complacent. You already achieved the main goal, you know. What's the main goal? You want to get that person into your life, into your arms. This person now becomes your woman or your man. You have achieved that. What else you need to do?
Yeah, but also the struggles of having children, body image, confidence, all the emotional effects. But can I ask you something? Do you need to be compatible on all levels with a partner, or what range of compatibility do you need? So like if you meet someone and you're both like 100% on the intellectual side of things, and you're both like 20% on physical side of things, like when you meet someone, do you need to have the same compatibility in most areas, or could it be different and it's all good? Like I know you like your Lewis Hamilton stuff, and I don't. I just don't see the joy in cars going round in circles for hours. So do you have to have the same compatibility in all aspects?
No. You don't.
Or most, or some, or few, or one.
It's bigger than that, or it's not even that. I don't look at relationship as compatibility, or even because you start from the physical attraction, because the girl will like the guy and the guy like the girl. Because even though we say men see and do you see the guy who approach you, you think he's handsome, and you decide, oh, I like him, you know, he's cool. So you have that first attraction. Both of you are attracted to each other. And then it's all about, you know what I mean, how you communicate and to make that relationship go to another level. And then you may have some similarities. You may have the same qualities in some ways. One may talk a lot, one don't talk a lot. You understand me? You got to work with that. You know what I mean? One who likes to go out all the time, one don't. You know, so those are incompatibilities, but that doesn't really stop the relationship.
So you can still be in a successful. You know what I'm thinking about? What has made us stay together?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's the incompatibility. We are just not compatible. We have no compatible stems going on here. I think we're cool. Right.
Okay, so while you were speaking, I went online and this is what it says. This is from Very Well Mind. Loneliness in a marriage can be caused by a number of different things. Family, work, and stress often play a role, but internal factors such as your own unrealistic expectations and fear of vulnerability can also make it hard to connect with your spouse.
True.
Oh.
I like that.
So I'm scared of being vulnerable and I have unrealistic expectations.
No, it's okay. Listen, it's okay to have unrealistic expectation. We are only human, you know, and as a human being, we desire a lot of things. Some things will not be fulfilled, but at least we have a desire. We can work towards our desire and our wants and needs and goals. And if we get it, we clap our hands and say, yeah. And if we don't get it, we just, you know what I mean, drink some water and move on.
I don't know. I think we got to address the whole soulmate thing, but that's another podcast.
It's a long...
But that's another story for another day. Okay. What have you got?
Right. So, on a lighter note... You know what I mean? We're going to put some laugh in here, man. You know, because that previous topic, we all got a little bit, you know what I mean, tense. Because relationship can be a bit complicated.
I wasn't tense.
I mean? Right. So, this one is called How Come Random. A Chinese husband filed for divorce. The judge asks, what is the reason? The husband replies, me no come, she no come, but baby come, how come?
Oh dear, there's no coming happening.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just want to put listen, nothing beats a stress reliever, man. Just laugh a little, man. I got one more for you before we go into my serious topic, okay? A teenage girl becomes pregnant. Her mother is shocked and asks who is the father of the baby. The girl replies, Mom, if you ate a bowl of beans, would you know which one made you fart?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, she's funny. She's funny, man. Man, if I said that to my parents, I'm telling you, man, a good backhand is coming somewhere. Right. So a Brazilian woman arrested for wheeling a man's corpse to a bank to withdraw money from the dead man's account.
Oh, fingerprint.
I don't know. We're going to get into it. All right. So basically, a video of the woman interacting with the bank has ignited the nationwide conversation in Brazil after gaining popularity on social media platforms. The footage depicts the woman assisting the elderly man in a wheelchair at the counter of a bank branch in Rio de Janeiro. She attempted to get him to sign a document with a pen. The police mentioned that she was trying to secure a loan of $4,649, which had been approved by the bank,
and just
but required a signature. Right. However, the man in the video, as captured by a bank employee, remained unresponsive. His arms are limp. His head keeps falling back as she speaks to him. Uncle, are you listening? She inquired. You need to sign. If you don't sign, there's no way I can sign for you.
Oh my days.
It has to be you. What can I do? Sign it so that they don't give me any more headaches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Oh my God.
That's
That's serious, man.
That's a woman on a mission.
That's
She wanted
serious.
that money, mate.
That's serious. So basically, after that, one of the clerk realized that, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
this man seems a bit funny.
Yeah.
So he went over and asked her, can I assist you, or do we need something else, because he looks like he's ill. So she's like, no, it's okay. So he ended up, went to the back, called the ambulance came, and then they assist the man, and they said, this man has been dead for hours.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
Oh
This
no.
woman. But that's just showing you the length that people will go through, man, just to get someone's money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous.
She was desperate. Let's just call a spade a spade. The girl was desperate for the money.
I think that was more than desperation.
To take was he in a wheelchair?
She put him in a wheelchair, brought him to the bank.
Probably put sunglasses and a hat
Yeah,
on
of
him.
course, all that. You know what I mean? Try to basket. Of course, you're gonna do all that. You know what I mean? I think that's just disrespectful for the man's family. Imagine, you know what I mean? You know, disrespectful to the dead, because you just and you can't hold his hand to sign. So how is he gonna sign?
Is she gonna hold his hand?
Oh, she was going to hold his hand.
Yeah, man.
Or maybe she thought that the bank clerks would have sympathized with her and said, okay, we'll give you the money because I see that is not really,
I don't know her agenda, but she knew she's got to get the money.
Yeah, man. No, listen, she just wanted to get into that account, man. You know what I mean? You know, and it's just crazy. Right. So, role play? Or are we not going into a role play zone this time?
What, of a dead man and a...
I don't think that's going to work.
I can't do role play because that's just one character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could, nah, it's all right. Let's leave that there. Let's leave that there. Right. So, Amma, I think you have something for us, don't you? Would you rather? I'm taking over your karaoke spot. Yeah.
Nice. So, what would you rather? Would you rather have an expensive gift or a thoughtful gift?
Expensive gift depends on what it is.
Here we go. You never answer this straight every time.
If it's a Rolex, because I can't afford a Rolex, I ain't rich yet. I'd rather that. If it's a thoughtful gift can be anything in it.
A thoughtful gift is something that
a box of chocolate.
No, I wouldn't get you a box of chocolate.
But you said it's a thoughtful gift. It's something thoughtful.
No. So something that I noticed that you need, mainly something that you would need or something that's special for you.
You know what?
So would you rather a Rolex or something, you know?
Thoughtful.
I might say, oh, do you know what? Troy's trainers, they're a bit haggard now. Let me buy him some nice Clarks.
You know what? That's
something.
That's thoughtful. So let me just retract. I'm not even gonna retract, but I would just say this. You know what I mean? I'm not a gold digger, so I'm gonna say I'll take the thoughtful gift.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd take the expensive one.
Yeah, you see you. I know I should retract my last statement.
No, something thoughtful, because then it means you've actually thought about me.
Yeah.
And you know what I like.
Right. So I'm gonna steal one of your quote because you haven't given us a quote yet. But this one is for the ladies. A strong woman accepts both compliments and criticism graciously, knowing that it takes both sun and rain for a flower to grow.
I know why you're saying that.
What?
People, the other day, Troy said to me, I'm hard to work with and I can't take criticism. So that's where that's coming from. Guys, we're beginners. Karma. We're beginners at this podcast.
I think that's called karma. Because I didn't realize. Because I didn't even realize. I remembered that I said you were hard to work with. So I guess it's what it is, right? So I think this was a beautiful conversation. Do you want to say anything else to your fans out there before you go?
I don't have fans, but I do have friends.
What about you? Okay, say to your Chatz and Topz friends. Okay, so say to your Chatz and Topz friends then.
We actually need like a You know, like some people say, oh, family, my family, or some say my friends, or we need one.
Are we
for
people
Chatz.
them, man?
Are we people?
Are we people? Let's talk to we people them. After we people them, don't it?
Yeah.
Our listeners is our people.
So what am I going to say? We people?
Yeah. Yo, we people, listen up.
Yes. So, we people. I'm going to say English.
Your English. Go on,
We
chop it
people?
up. Or you're American. I think
no.
you're just using an English accent. So go on.
What about Chop It Up Crew? Guys, can you put some suggestions?
Yeah, I
for
think
what we're
that's the
gonna
best
say?
option. I think
You
that's
lot
the
will
best
know
option.
the best way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Everyone will
I think we're leaving for you guys to make a decision for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say, guys, if you can't do good, don't do bad. Stay safe out there, and we catch you on the next one.
Take care.
Hey guys, we have come to the end of another amazing podcast. What I want from you guys is to send us in your dilemmas.
Emma,
So each week we're going to select one of your dilemmas and broadcast it in our podcast and discuss it and dissect it. Also, please do like, comment, and share this podcast.
I'll see you later, guys, and remember, thunder strike your enemies.